Warning, the following video contains major FNAF movie spoilers. You have been warned. Is the FNAF movie actually good? Short answer, yes. Long answer, in this movie there are 7 animatronics make an appearance, 6 total deaths, 5 missing kids, plus Garrett, 3 Balloon Boy jump scares, 2 security guards, and 1 MatPat cameo. So the movie isn't true to game lore, which I don't think surprises anybody. But much like the books, I think it's there to help accentuate and prop up the main lore, to fill in gaps that you wouldn't otherwise be able to get. In this case, the movie follows the Schmidts, Michael, Abby, and Garrett. Definitely a direct correlation to the Aftons, Michael, Crying Child, and Elizabeth. The Schmidts, though, are not actually related to William Afton in the movie. Instead, his daughter is Vanessa, i.e., Vanny, played by this chick. The movie is full of Easter eggs for the fans, which makes sense because Scott Cawthon had a large role in making of the movie. The movie follows Mike Schmidt, our protagonist, a habitual screw-up still recovering from the tragedy of losing his brother at a young age under his watch. Struggles to find a job so that he can keep a roof over his head and his sister Abby in his custody. Due to him beating up a parent under a misunderstanding, he is forced to take his last hope job as security guard at Freddy's. Shenanigans ensue, a couple people get spring-locked, a lady gets bitten in half, just your normal things that happen at a haunted pizzeria. And honestly, the acting in the movie isn't bad, with Josh Hutcherson probably being the weakest link. Kind of feels like he phones it in a few scenes, but hey, what are you gonna do? Matthew Illard is great, the little girl is whiny and annoying like you want your little sister to be. Vanny is aggressive, but good. Oh, and of course, can't forget about MatPat. I was so surprised that he was in this movie, I had to pause it and I just screamed at the TV. They even made him say his catchphrase. Say the line, MatPat. The animatronics look great throughout the movie, which is no surprise, seeing as it was made by Jim Henson's Creature Shop. So that technically means that Big Bird and Chica are related. Just think about that for a second. 7 animatronics make an appearance throughout this movie. You have your core 4, Bonnie, Chica, Freddy, Foxy, Golden Bonnie, Golden Freddy, and a unnamed 4th animatronic that seems to be an Easter egg alluding to Baby, because it looks like a giant freaking baby. 6 people die total throughout the movie on screen. The 4 hooligans who break into Freddy's, the security guard in the beginning, and the mean old spinster aunt. The only person who seemingly didn't deserve their fate is probably the security guard in the beginning, but if it wasn't for him, Mike would have been blended by this broke-ass slap chop, so all's well that ends well, I guess. Plus, this chick gets bit in half. That's what you get for being a snitch. Oh, and the guy wearing the Midnight Motorist shirt gets his face chewed off by a giant cupcake. Yeah, try explaining that to your buddies in the afterlife and see if they don't want to make you be reborn just so you could commit Sudoku all over again. Anyways, here's just a few nitpicks. Garrett Schmidt should have been Golden Freddy. It would have made the iconic "It's me" line that shows up in the mirror. It would have made a lot more sense. Without it, it's just an Easter egg for the fans. And there should have been more Golden Freddy screen time, because you see the kid's ghost more than you see the animatronic, and he looks sick. And he just kind of shows up, and the movie doesn't explain who he is. So if you've never played the games, you're like, why is Freddy looking so shitty? His ears like ripped off. What happened to him? And I'm sure there's some parent in the audience going, wait a minute, there's 5 ghosts, there's 4 animatronics. This shit don't add up. These motherfuckers can't count. Nitpick 2. How do the animatronics not know that Golden Bonnie was the one that killed them if they saw William Afton steal Garrett? Golden Freddy even alludes that it's Golden Bonnie is the one that was doing all this stuff. He's drawing the bunny on the ground. So it just takes a picture from Abigail to jog their memory. How did they not know? They should have known. Make no sense. And my last one's really nitpicky, but MatPat, how are you going to release a video, I solved the FNAF movie, when you're in the damn movie? Really? Is that cheating a little bit? I mean, they probably didn't give you the whole script, but you must have gotten some inside knowledge or something while being on set. I know they don't just let you hang around, if you're not supposed to be there, but I'm assuming you were there for at least a day. You didn't figure anything out? Come on, man. You're slipping. Anyways, do I think this movie will get a sequel? Yes. Yes, I do. Do I think this movie deserves a sequel? Yeah. Yeah, I do. It was better than I expected, I guess is the best way I could put it. If you want me to put a number to it, top of my head, I don't know, 7.5 out of 10. But I was expecting like a 2 out of 10, so it's all up. It's pretty good. Go watch it. Anyways, that's it. Let me know if I'm off base or whatever. All right, I'm out.